So I just got introduced to this guy, very old guy. He's gonna take me to the museum, the Bukharian Museum here in Queens, right across the street. So I'm gonna wait for him to finish up eating, and we're gonna go learn a little bit about the Bukharian culture. Looks like we just made it to some office. I don't know what we're doing here.
You can read this.
What's this say here?
Here it says, those people who left their country, when they tell you we left forever, don't believe it, because we leave our cities after we pass away. And until we are alive, we still have our cities, places where we were born in our mind. We haven't left it. It is in our heart.
Oh, wow.
I told one of my friends how I brought these things from Central Asia. He painted a picture. It's me bringing things from Central Asia.
Wow.
It is me, my wife, my daughter, but this gentleman, I want you to, his picture be here.
This guy right here.
This, Jan Moshe. I want you to have it in the picture. He is Jewish. He gave me this territory. I do not pay rent. He just gave, once he heard it is a museum. If it was business, he would charge money from me. But I said, this is a museum, the history of our people. He says, free. And he gave me this territory. Jan Moshe, I want you, when you show the museum, show who helped me.
So when did everyone come to New York, all these Bukharian Jews? Which years did they come?
Few people came, maybe 80, 70, 100 years ago, just few. But mass exodus began in late 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, when there was mass exodus of Russian Jews from the Soviet Union. Read this loudly.
I'm not afraid to die, pass away. What am I afraid of? To disappear from this world without leaving any trace.
This is the trace of my people. This is the backyard. Most of the Bukharian Jews live not in apartments, in houses. The backyard will look like this, where we bake bread, you see. We didn't go to restaurant. You have wedding, 100, 200 people, you make dish over there, look, the pan, big one. The wine, the problem was kosher meat. Every people had, look here, sheep, chicken, so the meat should be kosher, the wine should be kosher. We had our own vineyard, we made wine and put it here.
Where did you get all of these items?
I brought it from Uzbekistan, Central Asia.
From, you just knew people, you spoke to people?
Do you think they have it in America here?
No.
I brought everything. I go there every year. Every year I spend $5,000-$10,000 to go back, and that's why I say whoever comes, I say, can you help me?
Got it.
The government doesn't help me. I don't have any grants. My friends, some help me. The family money.
I got it.
But I have every right to write the private collection of Mr. Aron Aronov. I didn't write it because I gave this museum to my community, to my people. That's why I wrote Bukharian Jewish Congress, the World Bukharian Jewish Congress. I am just I am not only the executive director, because you see, you think I am the executive director. People think so.
You take care of the place.
Nobody. I do it myself. I cannot hire. I have to pay salary. I have no money. I do it myself. My daughter helped me. You see?
Yeah.
86 years old guy. What is he doing? This is outside. How it was inside?
Oh, wow. This is like the inside of a Bukharian home.
The cradle for baby. You see the cradle?
Over there. Wow. Oh, Bukharian baby.
My friends, relatives come to my place. We didn't have hotel. They stay in my place. So if even we have bed, we give the bed to the guests, and I sleep on the floor, like this. And there was no heat. You see the table covered with blanket? The pit is there, the charcoal is there, so it is very warm under this.
Are there any homes here in Queens that still have this design?
No, I wanted to make it, but I couldn't. It was my dream, it was my plan to do it, but unfortunately, no. No, only at the museum. So if our children want to know how we were, when I said we were sleeping on the floor, I show them. If I was late for lunch, my mother put it one plate, food, covered with another plate, wrap it in something and put it between those blankets. So when I come home, my lunch is still warm. Bukharian Jews had many children, 10, 15 children. In Russia, 1 child, 2 child. In Moscow, Leningrad. Bukharian people, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16 children. You see?
This is one family. They got as many as 17 children in this photo, and you can see the traditional outfits.
You know this? What is it?
Yeah, you got a record player.
I show it to my children because for them it is very interesting because they have computers. When they see it, when you tell them, it's one. When you show, it is different.
That's amazing.
When the children come, they with such interest they look. Sometimes they call me, Aaron, we bring some children for 1 hour. I say not more, but children don't want to leave. They want to stay here and see. They like to see this atmosphere.
I really resonate with everything that's going on here. Not because I'm Bukharian, I'm not. But when I went to Morocco and I got to see where my family came from, it was very powerful. It was a very powerful experience for me. So this is crazy. There's a basement here in Queens, New York, where anyone of Bukharian origin, or anyone at all for that matter, can come and really see what their culture is all about, really get a little taste of the vibe.
Who is this guy?
Who's that guy?
You don't know?
No.
Adam, you're a illiterate person.
That
Did
guy,
you
I
go
don't
to
know.
School?
I did, yeah.
And you don't know the guy?
What's his name? I don't recognize.
I wonder with whom I'm dealing. Boris said me a person, you want to show the museum and you don't know the person?
I want to learn.
No kidding. You really don't know?
I don't recognize this picture.
Karl Marx.
Karl Marx.
Marx.
Yeah.
You know what was his Jewish name? Mordechai.
Mordechai.
When he was circumcised. He made the theory of communism. It is he.
Marxism.
Yeah, that's the guy.
That's him.
Yeah, and you first time in your life you see him. You are completely illiterate. Illiterate. So the Soviets brought a lot of problems. First of all, they confiscated all our houses. They took away all the gold, all the money. And my grandfather was a very rich man. They took his house, and he didn't give him smaller one. He bought another small one. When Russians, why I say Russia was good? Because we lived in the Muslim world. The situation was very restricted. But when Russians came, our levels we were had more rights, prosperity. We had businessmen, we had commercial people, salesmen, we had banks, we were bankers, members of banks, and we prospered. But the Soviets confiscated everything, and they didn't allow to follow the tradition, the religious tradition. God forbid, if they know, they will fire me from work. Outside in the street we are Soviet people. Inside the house we are Jewish, because nobody watches us. We didn't have trucks. In old days we had this wagon. Look, the horse. You see where is the horse?
Yeah, the horse went here. Like that, like in that photo.
This guy made donation, $3,000. I thought you're also a banker, millionaire.
No, I'm poor.
And so I say, I want to just to check. I thought maybe God sent me another, but now I understood that you zero. But he gave me $3,000.
He gave you 3,000.
Why? I went to say and brought this by airplane. Look,
How do you get this in the airplane?
cargo plane. A lot of money. This man is Muslim, but why I put his picture here? He wrote a poem when Hitler invaded Russia and wanted to kill the Jews. He said, "You want to kill the Jews? Kill me. I am also Jew." But he is not Jewish. He is Muslim. He said, "If you want to kill Jews, first kill me." Then you, and such a poem against Hitler. I put his name here.
What was his name?
Gafur Gulam. We left Russia not because of Muslim people. We left Russia because of the communist system. With Muslim people, with Uzbeks, we live like brothers and sisters. That's why we go there. By the way, there are many cities in Central Asia, not a single Jew lives there. Who takes care of our cemeteries? Muslim people, Uzbek and Tajik. Madeleine Albright, when she was in Central Asia, she said, if the relationship between Muslim and Jew in Middle East is like it is in Uzbekistan, there would be peace there. But they are fighting. If I see a Muslim guy, Muslim, I give him a hug. He says, Aaron, you are my brother. We lived so friendly. By the way, why we were Muslim people friends? Because we had common enemy. Muslim people, Uzbek, and Jewish had one enemy, Communist Party. They also had circumcision, their own. They were not allowed. They were persecuted for that. So that united us, because we had the enemy for Muslim people and for Jewish was the Communist Party.
Wow. The instruments. What's this one called? It's like an oud? Aaron, I have a question.
Yes.
You know, I'm Jewish. I see a lot of other Jews who came to the US or they went to Europe and they know they're Polish or Moroccan or Yemenite or whatever, but they don't really hold the tradition like I see here in Bukharian community.
We are very strict. Even the Soviets couldn't break us. The Soviets. The Jews in Moscow, Leningrad gave up. No circumcision, no synagogue in Moscow, Leningrad. In Uzbekistan, everybody had circumcision, Pesach matzah, no bread, kosher meat. We were very, very strict.
These are the garments of the woman, right? The Bukharian traditional outfits.
Look.
Is this for the wedding? Kala?
Look how they were dressed. all parts of the body closed.
Very traditional.
You see?
What would I have been able to tell a difference between the Jewish and the Muslim?
Yeah. Not you, but I can. We have different. This is a veil, paranja. Muslim people had like this, blue. You see blue one?
Yeah, the blue one.
This is Jewish.
The pink.
Why we had to veil our face? Because if you have a beautiful girl, and Emir of Bukhara will see it, he will take it into his harem. She will be one of the concubines of his harem. So when our daughters go out, we say, close your face. At home, they open the face. What is it?
Kippah.
Kippah. Now I will show you Bukharian kippah, Bukharian Jewish kippah. Go and look.
Yeah, wow. These are kippahs. That's a kippah.
This is for men. What about ladies? Why don't you ask me about ladies?
Oh, they had their head coverings too. It looks similar, these ones. Huh?
For you.
Yeah? Thank you. That's so nice. Aron gave me a little gift. Bukharian kippah. For those of you who aren't familiar, the kippah, or the yarmulke, is what the Jews wear on their head. It's a sign that God is above them.
It would be
Wow.
easier for you to speak about it.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
No.
Big one.
Don't. You like this, yeah.
I'll go to the backyard. Now I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to Uzbekistan.